artful women, a group of fiber artists who've been working together for 5 years. We work hard. This is our ninth or 10th group show. We wanted to make this one special. It was on our bucket list to be at this museum someday. So it's a dream for some of us. I want to introduce Sally first, Sally Ashton.
I have a bit of a role to just bring you up to speed on this idea of poetry that's written in response to art. You might have seen the term in some of the publicity. It's called EKPHRASTIC poetry, and it comes from the Greek word ekphrasis, which means to describe. So that's the simplest type of a definition of ekphrasis and ekphrastic art. And it isn't only poetry written to quilts or paintings or whatever. It's any art that's created in response to another work of art. Wintering. The turtle buries herself in mud beneath the stream. Closed tight in her shell, she won't eat or breathe. But in spring, revives from sleep, a type of death, stretches out her neck, paddles up from the river bottom toward light, and exhales autumn's dank breath. The sun once more warming her puzzled shell. Some sort of resurrection she cannot know awaits, as she sinks now, alone, into the dark earth. So the poem, in some ways, is doing something interpretive. It's not trying to explain the quilt. Think of it as coming alongside and creating almost a third thing.
I was really, really hoping that I would get this quilt because I was drawn to how beautiful the fire is and how alluring it is. And of course, fire is transformation. 15 flames. Something is always burning, insistent and alien. The tip of the flame rises yellow like yeast. It rustles and hustles its mystery, vermilion licks and cobalt kisses, deceptive in its allure that beckons like a siren who will eat the bed and take the bones. Something always simmers, smoldering and thirsty. Besotted, it plans to eat us alive.
Even though it's called Meditation on Earth, for me the tree is really like inseparable from the earth. So I was so happy. This was my first, I was like, I have to have this one. The tree hugger. Earth. Which came first, the earth or the tree? I wonder about rootedness. How does a child get to be tall and strong without a place to hold on to, without a place to call home? This isn't just earth or soil, it's the hard scrub and drought, germination and slow decay, years of pushing and bending to become some kind of monument.
Voices in the quilt, you are standing in the sky. White and white, twists and folds, scraps of lightning bolted to blue, the meandering discipline of clouds. Pray for air, too thin to hear, singing wind brings its own listeners. Pollen, a bird, a dream whistle on the desert. Let us watch the invisible under the does-not-end sky. Every morning, the still high enough air. Taste breath from my mouth, wide to begin, air raw in your lungs. Stand with the shakers of earth at the rim. Shout with the sacred shouts, difficult for human minds, forming clouds, stamping gasps, all of the hollering. A voice among cottons, oxygen, curls and turns in cumulus, sapphires. Like soft hands in your hair, feel it glide, the proud air, feel it fly.
Mindless melody, memory meanders. Granite gullies gush gallons, gurgle gravelly gulches, dippers dip, dive down deep, dripping. Turbulent tides tumble, turn, twist, rise, relent, rush, rest, rivering.
The mist rises in a cloud of awareness, lowers in a silver stream that seeps in and blankets. What is wet carries the inner and outer continents, waterways and bridges.
Water swings green, crashes white to the south. Blue from sky knowledge floods the foot of the heron, stitches the continents together with seaweed.
When she hears the sound of a stone that sings as it touches the water, she feels there are things she cannot explain in sedimentary words. Instead, she gathers the droplets, hopes the precious things are here in this wave, this dreamy sea, this body gleaming.